So I have here the third and final figure in the trio from the Zack Snyder Justice League. It also included the Flash and Batman, and this is the Henry Cavill Superman in the black suit. And so this is obviously the simplest of the costumes. The Flash's costume was very complicated, but Superman is always very simple. I have two other Superman by Mezco. I have the Christopher Reeve Superman and just kind of the generic Superman. The only other Henry Cavill Superman I have is my Hot Toys, and that is my favorite of all my... I don't have a ton of Hot Toys figures, but the Henry Cavill Superman is easily my favorite. And so there's a look at him. He's not looking happy. This is, I guess, after he was resurrected. So you can see kind of, let's see, the red around his eyes, the darkness, and I'll show the other two faces because it does come with two additional faces. This is more subdued, and you can see a bit of a glint in the eye. I like that. That's nice. If you can see the kind of the reflection there, that's cool. And I think it's a pretty good likeness for a 1/12 scale figure. That's pretty good, but again, you could see the darkness around the eyes. And then we have the head where he is shooting his his heat vision. So three different heads. There's not much to say about this one. It's very simple. Personally, I probably avoid touching the S logo or crest or whatever you call it too much because I think it probably could wear away. Basically, same design as his regular suit except all black. And I think a lot of people will like this one. It's got a heavier cape. It's got wiring. I think it looks good. Superman is such a simple figure, and really, I think they sometimes struggle to come up with accessories. Batman is easy, and the Flash has his lightning effects. Batman's just, it's trying to figure out which ones to give him, not what to give him, because you're going to have to sift through all of his different gadgets and things. But Superman really doesn't have any gadgets, so he stands. Oh, jeez. His ankles. I'm not impressed with the ankles on any of these figures. You can see he's. I had to kind of fiddle with, but he's leaning there, so I don't know if you could tell, but he's kind of leaning. I can probably work with that. Yeah, I guess that's okay. So he stands. Now I'm starting to use bases for all my figures just because they kept falling over. And usually it's not even like a rumble, like a truck going by or anything. Not that a truck would go by my house, but it's usually when I say open and close the door of my shelf that they fall down. There's just that little impact. So I'm now using the stands, which it does make it so that I can't put as many figures because it will space them out more, but at least they stop falling down. So I don't have much to say about this figure. Probably my favorite of the three. I can show all three. So there's the Flash. There's Batman. I had a little bit of, I had issues with, well, the shoulders on here, which is not symmetrical. I didn't really particularly like the black lines on here. I didn't think. But Superman, I don't really have any complaints about this one. Again, for a 1/12 figure, having a facial sculpt that's that accurate, I probably will put this one on. I think I like this one better, just the calm look. But that kind of facial sculpt for a 1/12 figure is pretty awesome. And you're getting what you pay for because these figures are not cheap. $260 combined from Big Bad Toy Store. And I could imagine these ones going up in price. Anyway, I'm going to do other videos later talking about the Zack Snyder Justice League film. I'll do probably a couple videos. But I'm a little torn because when I first got these figures, I was kind of thinking that I regret it. But they've kind of grown on me. I really didn't need another Batman, but I think I will. I think I'll chill out on the Batman, and if they ever come out with a class, I know they did. I missed out on it. They have a classic Flash with his just simple red costumes, but I wasn't collecting at the time, so that's the Henry Cavill Superman from Zack Snyder's Justice League. And by the way, this costume did not show up in the theatrical release, and I think a lot of people were excited about the black costume.